Okay, the last presenter is Tori Bezinque.
All right, we're almost done. Ready? Okay. Hi, my name is Tori Bezinque, and I'm the founder of Lemon Marketplace. I'm going to start today off a little differently and ask everyone to close their eyes. After you've closed your eyes, take a deep breath and think about your future. When you visualize your life, what do you see? Do you have a successful career? Have you visited 100 countries? Do you have kids or grandkids? What are those hopes and dreams? Now imagine this. What if none of those things could come true because you were just diagnosed with a terminal illness? Open your eyes. 2 years ago, this harsh reality happened to my brother, who was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. At that time, he had a toddler and a newborn baby. He was unsure if he would be able to watch them grow or if they would even remember him at all. He's always been relatively healthy, or so we thought, so this ignited my curiosity into how I could live a healthier lifestyle in order to prevent such diseases. I started dissecting every aspect of my life, my diet, my exercise, and my daily products. And through that, I discovered, we are living in a, okay, it's going the wrong way. Through that, I discovered we are currently living in a chemical age. Over the last century, chemical use in the United States has gone up 2,000%, along with the rise of cancer, infertility, and chronic illness. Many experts believe this is due to our ongoing exposure to toxic chemicals. The skin is the largest organ of our body through which almost everything is absorbed. The average woman uses 12 personal care products every day containing 168 different chemicals every single day. And right now, it's estimated that you and I have 91 toxic chemicals in our bloodstream from our personal care products. On top of all this category in the industry, it's really unregulated, the products and the labels. So because of that, consumers have to be their own advocate. But oftentimes, they don't know how and they don't know where to start. Last year, I tried to find an aluminum-free deodorant, and after many purchases and a lot of money spent, I had a cabinet full of all of these half-used deodorants. And through that process, I realized this process is confusing, it's time-consuming, and it's expensive. That's what inspired me to create this business. Our consumers can start here in order to reduce the headache associated with switching to cleaner products. We'll help them do that in 3 ways. 1, simplified education. We'll help consumers understand why it's important to eliminate toxic chemicals and what to avoid. 2, we'll provide a cheaper and more efficient way to sample these cleaner products. And 3, access to our e-commerce marketplace. We're seeing tremendous growth in this sector right now. The global market value for natural and organic cosmetics is expected to grow from $33 billion in 2020 to $56 billion in 2030. And 57% of women feel it's important to use all natural skincare products. I personally surveyed 106 individuals and found that 80% were interested in trying these non-toxic products. And of those, 60% said they would sign up for a subscription in order to sample these. In that same survey, it was validated that the 2 most important elements of personal care products are 1, ingredients and effectiveness. But since that combination is often difficult to find, the most important element of our business is the subscription of samples. Lemon will leverage the data we gather in order to deliver a truly personalized box of samples to the customer for $27 a month. So how exactly does that work? When you sign up, you'll fill out your beauty profile. And while Lemon has its own standards for high quality ingredients, each consumer also has their own standards for what they want in their products. For example, vegan products, or made in the US, or carbon neutral. Lemon will use, similar to the Stitch Fix model, Lemon will use a unique combination of data algorithm and human judgment to deliver a truly personalized sample box to the customers in order to fit their goals. The customer will then leave feedback and upgrade their product. And we do have some competition in this space. Here's some of the top players. But they're lacking in multiple areas, the main one being personalization. So our customers ship the exact same products to every single customer every single month. Okay, let's talk money, everyone's favorite topic. We're expected to, our assumptions estimate that we'll turn a profit at the beginning of year 4 and we'll break even in year 5. Our startup costs are $825,000 for startup and 1 year of operating. We have made some aggressive assumptions when it comes to expenses, and we've allocated a lot towards marketing and business development in order to reach our customers and our suppliers. And then here's a breakdown of our expenses and revenue over the 5 years. And I'd like to point out that for under revenue, for the data monetization, right now we've allocated $0 because we believe that will begin in year 6. And so far, we've already collected data, we've created awareness, and we've made connections and potential partnerships, the main one being Million Marker, which I'd love to speak about later. And we have big plans for the future. So through different therapies and lifestyle and product change, my brother is thankfully healthy and thriving again. And while no one is promised tomorrow, I don't want anyone to experience what they've gone through. That's why I'm passionate about approaching health in unique ways. Will you partner with Lemon to help individuals squeeze the most out of life? Thank you. These are just some example products from one of the suppliers that I've already been in touch with. And I use these every day on my face and on my body. They're good, all natural. So you're welcome to take them out, smell them, take them home if you want.
All right, so great idea. I'm your key demographic. This sounds a lot like Birchbox. And I unsubscribed from Birchbox because of the tremendous amount of plastic waste associated with the single-use individual samples. Mm-hmm. So the folks that are interested in clean ingredients tend to also be concerned about plastic waste. What are your plans for mitigating plastic waste?
Yes, so that's definitely something I've thought about, and I definitely need to dig deeper and would love to talk to you more on that. I found a couple companies that are doing it in creative ways, but obviously that's more expensive. So I definitely need to look into that more and how to partner with better brands and give them ideas too, kind of push them to get away from the single-use plastic. So it's something that definitely needs to be thought of. I don't have a great answer at the moment, but
just yes. Super quick before I pass it along, you may think about circular packaging where your subscribers send their packages back and then you refill with new clean ingredients.
Yes, yeah, that's true. I have thought of that, but I forgot.
Hi.
Hello.
So your differentiator on the competitor slide was personalization. I'd like to know more about how. How are you going to get to know me as a potential consumer, and how are you going to personalize something to me?
Yeah, so I think at the beginning I've allocated some funds. We'll have to pay for data to kind of see what your demographic likes, what's working for you, and then so I base it off of the Stitch Fix model, which I don't know if you're that aware of, but they've hired a ton of data scientists to analyze the data from the initial profiles, the beauty profiles, and then the feedback in order to really get you what you want. So that's the goal here, is to use that data and leverage that data. And at the beginning, I think it'd be a little tricky. We might have to pay for it, but then it'll turn to internally what our customers are telling us and what we're getting from them.
Thank you.
One of the things that I loved was you saying that one possible revenue stream are family products, right? Like I find the stress of picking sunscreen is incredibly stressful. How, is there something that do you see a revenue stream in new, like there's a lot of sunscreen startups that are marketing to moms right now, for example. Is that something that you see as a potential revenue stream to say, we have this clientele that's interested in XYZ?
Yes, yes. I might have skipped over that. Sorry. So initially, we do want to start with skincare and deodorant because that's what our consumers showed the most interest in switching out first. But then, yes, the goal after that is to really expand into different varieties so we can, one, keep our customers, but two, also help them switch out all of their products. I've on this personal journey, and I've switched half the stuff, and the other half I've not because it's difficult, it's time-consuming, it's expensive. So yes, that is the goal, to move into there, kind of see where our customers are wanting to go next. I think it would be children's items too. I have a lot of friends who are now having babies, and that's opened their eyes to a whole new market there. So yes, long answer, sorry.
Last question, I guess. Yes. Have you, as part of your rollout to try to reach people to actually participate in testing the samples, have you started talking to organizations like Hey Mama and others that already have this vast number of your target audience involved and getting partnerships with them?
So I met Hey Mama last night, and I asked her if we could keep in touch and talk after this. So yes, I definitely want to tap into her networking, and I was hoping that this weekend really, I'm in a different market right now with my full-time job, so I'm having to do a lot of networking now. So if you have any connections, I'm open. I'm open to it. Thank you.